Unit 1. Exercise 1.4. Listen to the statements. Decide if the activity of each verb is a usual activity or happening now. Choose the correct answer. 1. I am studying English grammar right now. 2. I visit my grandparents every week. 3. I don't go to school on weekends. 4. We're buying tickets for the concert. 5. Carol goes on holiday every summer. 6. The students aren't listening to the teacher. 7. My parents live in a small village. 8. I'm helping my sister with her homework now. Exercise 1.5. Listen to the sentences. Circle the correct completions. More than one completion may be possible. 1. I go swimming. 2. We're going out. 3. I'm talking on the phone. 4. I like to go camping. 5. The students don't do their homework. 6. My father is painting our house. Exercise 1.16. Listen to the questions. Complete each answer with the correct form of the verb you hear. 1. Did he read that novel? 2. Did Sally play the piano last night? 3. Did they go to the concert yesterday? 4. Did you write your name on the envelope? 5. Did he drink a lot of beer in the party? 6. Did you have lunch after school? 7. Did your roommate watch the match? 8. Did the children have a good time? 9. Did your grandmother like Asian food? 10. Did you do shopping last week? Exercise 1.19. Listen to each sentence and choose the correct completion.
1. I warned him about the effects of smoking. 2. Her nephew visited her. 3. The cat is sleeping on the mat. 4. I went to Italy with my friends. 5. I played in a rock band. 6. My father got angry when he was stuck in traffic jam. 7. She kisses her parents before she goes to sleep.
Exercise 1.24. Listen to the conversation. Then listen again and complete the sentences with the words you hear. Could you please tell me about the accident again?
While I was driving, a dog suddenly appeared in front of the car. I went out of the way in order not to hit the dog.
Were you driving fast?
Actually, I can't remember. I was shocked. I guess I was driving at average speed.
Okay, we'll check it from security cameras. Did you drink alcohol?
Absolutely I didn't.
Okay, we will inform you after the investigation. Exercise 1.26. Listen to the passage and complete the sentences with the words you hear. Be careful with the simple past and the past progressive forms of the verb.
Yesterday, I was walking on the street and looking around. I saw a group of people. Some of them were dancing and the rest were singing and applauding. They were really enjoying, so I joined them. I was happy while I was going home because it was a great atmosphere and made me relaxed.
Exercise 1.28. Listen to the beginning of each sentence. Circle the correct completions. More than one completion may be possible. 1. I was watching TV. 2. Did you wash? 3. My mother and father go shopping. 4. While Susan was resting. 5. Students are waiting. 6. Her husband had trouble with his boss. 7. I cleaned the bathroom. 8. I was sunbathing on the beach. Exercise 1.29. Listen to each word. Circle the pronunciation of the ed ending you hear.
1. Closed. 2. Wanted. 3. Cleaned. 4. Started. 5. Helped. 6. Washed. 7. Called. 8. Encouraged. 9. Added. 10. Washed.
Unit 2. Exercise 2.4. Listen to the conversations and complete them with the words you hear. Use the present perfect form of the verb in parentheses. 1. Have you ever been to Rome before?
No, I haven't. I've never been to Rome.
2. Have you ever ridden a camel?
Yes, I have. I have ridden a camel once in Cappadocia.
3. Have you ever thrown a surprise party for your mother?
Yes, I have. I've thrown a surprise party for my mother several times.
4. Has she ever tried Mexican food?
No, she hasn't. She has never tried Mexican food before.
5. Has he ever flown in a hot air balloon?
No, he hasn't. He has never flown in a hot air balloon.
Exercise 2.10. Listen to the conversation and complete the sentences with the words you hear.
Sarah's a college student. She's interviewing for a scholarship with the dean of the faculty. He's asking her some questions about her experiences and career plans.
What influenced you to choose this major?
I discovered that I enjoyed working with children when I got involved in some volunteer works in high school years. I have been interested in child development studies since then.
Very good. What kind of volunteering experiences have you had so far?
Well, so far I have helped elementary school children, mostly homeless ones, with their schoolwork. Also, I have worked in volunteer services of a children's hospital many times. I have volunteered in a children's book club and have been providing reading and literacy support for a long time.
It seems that you have gained quite different experiences. How do you think they will help you in your studies?
Well, I have had the opportunity to work with different age groups of children. It allows me to observe their behaviors more closely, and so helps me understand child behavior and development better. I think I will benefit from those experiences in my further studies.
What are your plans for your future career? Are you planning to be a preschool teacher or to do academic work?
Since I started college, my future plans have changed in many ways. I have been thinking of doing my master and PhD in child development for a while.
It seems like you are very enthusiastic about your major. I hope you achieve your goals. Exercise 2.11. Listen to the sentences and complete them with the words you hear. 1. All of the students in this classroom have studied English since first grade. 2. The classroom needs cleaning. They haven't cleaned it in weeks. 3. The books I bought online haven't been delivered yet. 4. It has been a long time since I last saw you. What have you been up to? 5. She looks very tired. How long has she waited here? 6. I am worried about her. I have called her several times this morning, but she hasn't answered yet. 7. They are good friends. They have known each other for over 20 years. 8. Marie is not going out with us. She says she has already had dinner. 9. The children are very excited. It's the first time they have ever been to a foreign country. 10. It has snowed only once so far this winter. 11. I am glad that there has been great progress in Rachel's math skills lately. 12. You don't need to go to the post office. Sean has already posted all the invitations. 13. Look at the scene. I have never been to such a beautiful place in my life. 14. I gave the book to you last year and you haven't even read 100 pages yet. Exercise 2.16. For each item, you will hear 2 complete sentences and then the beginning of a third sentence. Complete the third sentence with the past participle of the verb you heard in the first 2 sentences.
1. He generally has breakfast at home, but he had his breakfast at the school cafeteria last week. He has. 2. I don't go walking very often. Last month, I went walking every Sunday. I have. 3. We pay a lot for gas. It was very cold last week, and we paid $150. We have. 4. Frank rarely wears suits. Last time he wore a suit was his own wedding. He has never. 5. The neighbors upstairs do not always make noise. A few minutes ago, they made such a lot of noise that I suddenly woke up. It's the first time they have. 6. How much do you spend each month for your personal care? Monica says she spent more than $200 last month. I have never.
Exercise 2.21. Listen to the dialogue one time with your book closed. Then, with your book open, listen again and write the words you hear. I am glad you came. We haven't seen each other in ages.
Yeah, it's been quite a long time. What have you been up to?
I have been working too hard since I got promoted.
You got promoted? Congratulations.
Yes, it's been 3 months now.
I'm very happy to hear that. You look much better than I last saw you.
Thank you. Tell me about yourself. How have you been lately?
Pretty good. I've been working non-stop for the exhibition. I'm getting very excited.
How nice. Are you participating in a group exhibition?
Well, you know, I have always wanted solo exhibition since the very first day I started to take photographs. After the accident, I thought it was about time to do some things that I had dreamt of. So I decided to make them come true before it was too late.
I'm very impressed by your enthusiasm. How long have you been working on it?
For more than a year. Exhibition photos would include my works that I have collected so far.
It must be very exciting. I would definitely like to come and see your works.
That would be so great. I'll let you know as soon as things are settled.
Exercise 2.27. Listen to the short conversations and choose the verbs you hear. 1. I will call customer services and tell them we want to return the order.
You don't need to. I have already called them.
2. She looked very sad last night. What happened to her?
She had broken up with her boyfriend when she came.
3. Sarah lives abroad, right?
Yes, she has lived in Florence for almost 5 years.
4. Did you enjoy the party last night?
Yeah, I did enjoy it. I had not been to such a great party for a long time.
Unit 3. Exercise 3.1. If you hear a form of will, choose yes. If not, choose no. 1. I'll call you if I can't find the address. 2. I call my sister if I can't solve a math problem. 3. We have a break when we are tired. 4. We'll have a break when we finish the first part of the test. 5. He'll help us with our homework. 6. He helps us with our homework. 7. I'll visit you in your office next week. 8. I visit my parents whenever I'm in my hometown. Exercise 3.2. Complete the sentences with the words you hear. Write the non-contracted forms of will and be going to. 1. I'm going to go to Hawaii for a vacation next year. 2. I'll help you carry those boxes. 3. We'll answer 100 questions in the exam. 4. The teacher is going to explain what we should do this term. 5. He'll invite us to his birthday party next week. 6. We're going to move to a bigger house because this house is too small for us. 7. We will inform you as soon as we finish the project. 8. I'm going to be on holiday this time next month. Exercise 3.10. Listen to the conversation and write the words you hear. I am moving to another city soon.
Really? Where are you moving to?
To my hometown.
Are you talking about Izmir?
Yes, I'm going there by my car.
What about your house here? Are you going to sell it?
No, I'm not going to sell it. I haven't decided yet, but I will probably rent it.
That's a good idea.
Unit 4. Exercise 4.4. Listen to the story. Complete the sentences with the verbs you hear. Yesterday, while I was shopping at the mall, I saw a woman arguing with the cashier. I was curious about what they were talking about, so I went near them and tried to understand the reason they were arguing. The woman didn't have money to pay for all the things she wanted to buy. She wanted to withdraw some money from the bank and come back to pay, but the cashier didn't accept it. He wanted the money right away. It was really interesting. I didn't understand why the cashier refused to wait for the woman. Exercise 4.7. Listen to each situation and choose the sentence that comes next, A or B.
1. Last night I came late. The lights in our neighbor's house were on. 2. All of my classmates were at our graduation ceremony. 3. The weather was very bad yesterday. We couldn't go out. 4. Mr. Lewis came to your office yesterday.
Unit 5. Exercise 5.4. Listen to each question and choose the correct response. 1. Are your friends coming to the party tonight? 2. Do you go to work every day? 3. Is Jerry talking to her mother on the phone? 4. Is your country a member of the United Nations? 5. Will you help your parents prepare dinner tonight? 6. Are Carl and Kate studying in their rooms now? Exercise 5.8. Listen to each conversation and complete the sentences with the words you hear. 1. Do you go out with your friends often?
Yes, I do. My friends and I meet at a cafe 3 times a week.
2. Have you bought a novel recently?
Yes, I have. I bought Tolkien's new novel last week.
3. Do you know your friend Claire's parents?
No, I don't. I haven't met them yet.
4. Are you going to fly to London next week?
Yes, I am. I'm going to be there next Monday.
5. Did your roommate have a party at your apartment yesterday?
No, he didn't. He had to study for his exams.
Exercise 5.14. Listen to each question and choose the best answer.
1. Where are you going to eat dinner tonight? 2. Whom are you talking to on the phone? 3. What time do you get up every morning? 4. What did you buy yesterday? 5. Who is going to pick you up at the airport? 6. Why are the students yawning?
Exercise 5.15. Listen to the conversation. Listen again and complete the sentences with the words you hear. 1. Where did you stay when you were in Miami last summer?
We stayed at a nice hotel near the beach.
2. Who was your best friend when you were at university?
I had many friends at the university, but my best friend was Kyra.
3. Why are you always late to work, Paul?
Well, because it's really hard for me to get up early in the morning.
4. What are you planning to buy when you go shopping tomorrow?
I'm going to buy a laptop because my computer doesn't work anymore.
5. What time is Jane's plane going to arrive in Paris?
At 7:45 p.m., I think.
Exercise 5.21. Listen to the questions and circle the correct completions. 1. Who's flying to New York this week? 2. Whose pen are you using now? 3. Whose is this? 4. Who's been to Madrid before? 5. Whose house is going to be painted? 6. Who's your new neighbor? Exercise 5.29. Choose the best response. Then listen to each conversation and check your answer. 1. Did you enjoy the play?
Not much. What about you?
It was okay. 2. Are you joining us?
I don't know. What about you?
Yes, sure. 3. What do you think about part-time jobs?
They're useful for teenagers. How about you?
I don't agree. 4. What would you like to drink?
Well, I will have lemonade. How about you?
Nothing. Exercise 5.32. Listen to each pair of sentences and answer the question. 1A. Do you work at a hospital?
B. You work at a hospital, don't you?
2A. You take a walk in the park every day, don't you?
B. Do you take a walk in the park every day?
3A. You won't accept their offer, will you?
B. Will you accept their offer?
Exercise 5.33. Listen to the tag questions and choose the expected responses. 1. We won't be late, will we? 2. The weather is going to be hot tomorrow, isn't it? 3. Your friends have invited you to the party, haven't they? 4. You aren't from a big city, are you? 5. Our teacher got angry in class last week, didn't she? 6. I am on the list, aren't I? 7. They didn't ask you a question, did they? 8. Your flight wasn't delayed, was it? 9. Your sunglasses are made in Italy, aren't they? 10. You won't sell your house, will you? Exercise 5.36. Listen to the questions and choose the correct answers.
1. How many times a day do you smoke? 2. Are you going to go on a holiday next week? 3. How do you go to school every day? 4. What time will you be home tonight? 5. What did you buy when you went shopping yesterday? 6. Where is the closest post office? 7. How often do you eat a hamburger?
Unit 6. Exercise 6.5. Listen to the conversation. Complete the conversation with the words you hear. Hey John, have you seen my brother?
Yes, I have. He was in front of his school, going somewhere.
Really? I wonder where he was going.
Why?
Because he was supposed to come to our meeting today.
Does he usually forget his appointments?
No, he is always on time. That's why I wondered.
Don't worry, I'm sure that he will come soon.
Exercise 6.11. Listen to the beginning of each sentence. Choose the correct completion. 1. My sister got a good grade in her chemistry exam, so she is proud of. 2. When he came to the office, Mr. Smith forgot to introduce. 3. It's so sad that a young girl killed. 4. When you fell off your bike, did you hurt? 5. In order to quit smoking, we must promise. Exercise 6.15. Listen to each conversation and circle the correct statement, A or B.
1. Blue is one of my favorite colors. Others are yellow and green. 2. That chair isn't comfortable. I'll bring you the other one. I took a lot of classes at the university. One of them was history. Others were psychology and sociology. 4. This apple is rotten. Can you give me the other apple?
Exercise 6.18. Complete each sentence with the form of other you hear. 1. There were 20 students in the class yesterday, but there are 15 of them now. Do you know where the others are? 2. Oh no, my pen is broken. I need another one. 3. Brazil is a South American country. Others are Argentina and Chile. 4. I'm sure that tomorrow is going to be another beautiful day. 5. Are you looking for a computer? Look, there are 2 computers over there. The one on the left is out of order, so please use the other one. Exercise 6.22. Listen to the way other and except are used. Choose the sentence that is closest in meaning to the one you hear.
1. Everyone except Chris is happy about a decision. 2. Mary and I like to talk to each other on the phone. 3. I talked to Jenny the other day. She sounded nice. 4. I started taking English classes yesterday, and I will take classes every other day. 5. Everyone other than my father knows that there will be a surprise party tonight.
Exercise 6.26. Listen to the beginning of each sentence. Choose the correct verb.
1. Some of my friends. 2. Every man and woman. 3. Physics. 4. The people in my city. 5. The rich. 6. 8 hours of work. 7. Measles.
Unit 7. Exercise 7.8. Listen to the sentences. Choose the words you hear. 1. My sister works at a shoe store. 2. My sister has bought shoes at a store. 3. David and Jack play football well. They are good players. 4. David is a good football player. 5. Trains are more comfortable now than they were in the past. Their seats are bigger. 6. Train seats are more comfortable now than they were in the past. Exercise 7.11. Listen to the sentences. Add S if the given nouns have plural endings. Otherwise, write nothing. 1. I bought some rice to cook meals. 2. My daughters are going to take their bags with them. 3. Is there a sales manager at this company? 4. I will talk to the managers about this problem. 5. Where is your grammar book, Kate? 6. All the equipment we are using is made of metal. 7. I think there is some butter in the fridge. 8. We bought 2 bottles of Coke for dinner. 9. The desks in the classroom are very old. 10. He is sitting at his desk. Exercise 7.15. A and an can be hard to hear. Listen to each sentence and choose the word you hear. If you do not hear a or an, circle nothing. 1. English is an easy language to learn. 2. Do you sometimes feel uneasy about the situation? 3. My chair is uncomfortable. 4. I am sitting in an uncomfortable chair. 5. Do you have a problem in your life? 6. I think everyone has problems in their lives. 7. She is drawing a new picture. 8. The picture on the wall is very nice. Exercise 7.18. Listen to the talk with your book closed. Then open your book and listen again. Complete the sentences with a, an, the, or nothing. Scientists agree that an assessment which is designed according to the abilities of the students make them more creative and motivated. If teachers assess students taking into account their abilities and talents, they will be highly motivated as they think that they can really be successful. High motivation is very important for a student to be eager to learn the subject. Also, if a student is eager to learn, he or she will be more creative, since he or she will always try to produce new ideas about the subject. Exercise 7.24. Choose the sentence, A or B, that best describes the situation you hear. 1. We don't have much fruit left. We need to buy some. 2. I have some homework to do tonight. 3. Josh doesn't have many books to read, so he will buy some. 4. Martin wants to eat several sandwiches because he is so hungry. Unit 8, Exercise 8.3. Listen to the sentences and write the words you hear. 1. Only the teacher can answer your question. 2. I could ride a bicycle when I was 8 years old. 3. My uncle can speak 4 languages. 4. Monica can read a novel while watching TV. 5. My daughter is able to swim in the pool. 6. My sister was able to graduate from university earlier than her classmates. 7. Some people can't speak in public. 8. My parents are sleeping now. They can't hear the music. 9. Our dog can understand whatever we say. 10. We couldn't go out alone when we were young. Exercise 8.4. Listen to the conversation. You will hear reductions for can and can't. Write the words you hear. Hi, Robert. I can't find my sunglasses. Can you help me find them?
Of course, John. When did you wear them last?
I can't remember, but I have been at school since morning.
Then we can find them at school. Let's take a look at the classroom first.
Okay, but I will be so unhappy if we can't find my sunglasses.
Are they so important? Don't worry, you can buy another pair of sunglasses.
I know, but my father gave them to me on my birthday.
I see. Let's try to find them then.
Exercise 8.7. You will hear sentences with can, may, or might. Decide if the speakers are expressing ability, possibility, or permission. 1. Okay, Michael, you can go out when you finish your homework. 2. I can't solve this problem. It is too hard for me. 3. What will the teacher ask in the exam?
He might ask a few questions about the Second World War.
4. I'm surprised that your father can speak 5 languages. 5. Are we allowed to smoke here?
I'm afraid that you may not smoke here.
6. Do you know what Tom's problem is?
I don't know. He may be ill.
Exercise 8.17. Complete the dialogues with the words you hear. 1. I think I'm getting ill.
You'd better take some medicine or see a doctor.
2. I study hard but can't pass the TOEFL.
I think you should find a teacher to help you.
3. My uncle is going to visit me next week.
You ought to clean your house before he comes.
4. My roommate is always giving a party at home. I can't tolerate him anymore.
Well, you should find another roommate or move to another house.
5. I have a toothache, but I'm afraid of dentists. I don't know what I should do.
I think you had better see a dentist right away. Otherwise, your tooth will get worse.
Exercise 8.29. Listen to a recipe. Write the words you hear. 1. Preheat oven to 175 degrees centigrade. 2. In a medium bowl, sift flour, baking soda, salt, and cinnamon. 3. In a large bowl, combine egg, buttermilk, oil, sugar, and vanilla. Add flour mixture and mix them well. 4. In a medium bowl, combine shredded carrots, coconut, walnuts, pineapple, and raisins. 5. Add carrot mixture to batter and fold in well. 6. Pour the mixture into a pan and bake it at 175 degrees centigrade for an hour. 7. Allow to cool for at least 20 minutes before serving. Exercise 8.24. Listen to each sentence and choose the answer, A or B, that has the same meaning. 1. Tomorrow is holiday, so it is not necessary to go to school. 2. It is advisable to bring your laptop to class. 3. If you don't have a passport, you cannot go abroad. 4. When your teacher is near you, do not smoke. Exercise 8.31. Listen to the dialogues and complete the sentences with the words you hear. 1. My friend George has bought a laptop, but it doesn't work. What should he do?
I think he should take it back to the store.
2. Why don't we go to the cinema tonight?
Good idea. Let's meet at 8 o'clock.
3. I will take a taxi to the bus station, but it costs too much. Shall we share it?
Of course. Could you wait for me for a few minutes? I need to bring my suitcase.
4. I forgot to hand in my homework. What should I do?
You could find an excuse for it, or you could ask the teacher for extension.
Unit 9, Exercise 9.7. Choose the sentence, A or B, that has the same meaning as the one you hear.
1. The students will be tested by the teacher. 2. The window was broken by the children. 3. My parents will visit my grandparents next week. 4. Someone has informed us about the weather. 5. Our school was renovated by someone.
Exercise 9.9. Complete the sentences with the words you hear. Should I set the table for dinner?
No thanks, it has already been set.
So how can I help you? Has the salad been prepared?
No, it hasn't. The onions needs to be chopped first.
Okay, I will start with the onions. Is there anything else I can do?
No, thank you.
Exercise 9.10. Listen to the report about chocolate with your book closed. Then, open your book and listen again. Complete the sentences with the verbs you hear. How ice cream is made. Basically, ice cream is made from a mixture of milk, sugar, and eggs that is frozen. When making ice cream, stabilizers are usually added and the mixture is pasteurized. Then, the flavorings such as vanilla and fruit are added to the mixture. It is then frozen in special machines. Exercise 9.17. Listen to the sentences and write the prepositions you hear. 1. Some people are really addicted to television. 2. We both work at the same company, but I'm not acquainted with Mrs. Brown. 3. Are you disappointed with your exam results? 4. My son is interested in video games. He likes to play them every day. 5. The teacher wanted us to find articles related to the topic. 6. The concert hall was crowded with people. Exercise 9.20. Listen to the sentences. Choose the words you hear.
1. I have to work 10 hours every day. My job is so tiring. 2. I really enjoyed myself at the cinema. It was an amazing movie. 3. He felt annoyed after he argued with his brother. 4. The students felt confused while they were trying to solve the questions. 5. Riding a roller coaster was an exciting activity.
Unit 10. Exercise 10.5. Listen to the dialogues. Choose the completions you hear. 1. Can you tell me where the post office is? 2. Excuse me, where is the post office? 3. I can't understand why you always want to eat sushi. 4. You are so strange. Why do you always want to eat sushi when we go out? 5. Don't ask me. You know what the real problem is. 6. I don't remember whether you told me before, but where are you from? Exercise 10.16. Listen to the sentences. Complete them using past verb forms to report speech.
1. I won't attend the birthday party because I have some work to do. 2. I didn't do my homework because I was too tired. 3. My best friend is going to graduate from university next year. 4. My parents have lived in the city for over 20 years. 5. The class was cancelled because the teacher didn't come to school.
Unit 11. Exercise 11.11. Listen to the sentences. They all have adjective clauses. Circle the words you hear. If there is no subject or object pronoun, choose nothing. 1. The table which I painted this morning is still wet. 2. Do you remember the woman we met at the market? 3. I thought we would visit the people that invited us. 4. Do you know the first person who walked on the moon? 5. The car that was hit by a truck is being repaired at the garage. 6. I want to buy the dress which is exhibited in the shopping mall. 7. The house you want to buy belongs to Mr. Churchill. 8. The man whom the doctor wants to see will be here soon. Exercise 11.17. Listen to the sentences and choose all the true statements.
1. The boss I'm waiting for is delayed. 2. The water that I'm drinking tastes strange. 3. I'm going to buy a house which is located near the lake. 4. The woman who's walking down the street looks pretty. 5. The place at which I'm staying is messy.
Exercise 11.20. Listen to the sentences and choose the words you hear. Whose or whose? 1. The woman whose dog is barking is very angry. 2. The man who's trying to put out the fire is brave. 3. The people whose houses are close to their work are lucky. 4. I know a man whose mother is an artist. 5. Have you seen my brother who's an engineer? 6. A person who's generous is always respected by others. Exercise 11.21. Listen to the sentences in normal contracted speech. You will hear whose meaning who is, or whose meaning who has. Circle the correct meaning. 1. I'll talk to the man whose son is in my class. 2. The woman who's living near my house is a nurse at that hospital. 3. The girl whose toy is broken is crying now. 4. I don't know anyone who's lived at this neighborhood more than 2 years. 5. The woman who's wearing a black skirt is my teacher. 6. The man whose brother is in the army seems nervous. 7. Do you know the girl who's broken her arm? 8. I appreciate the man who's helped us a lot since we moved here. Exercise 11.26. Listen to the sentences. Choose the correct meanings for each sentence.
1. The woman who's eating hamburgers seems hungry. 2. The doctor Jack is going to see is a very good one. 3. The house where I'll move to is very big. 4. The man who lives near my parents is an accountant.
Exercise 11.29. Listen for pauses before and after adjective clauses in the given sentences. Add commas where you hear pauses. Practice pronouncing the sentences. 1. I have never seen the man who is living next door. 2. My sister, who is a famous mathematician, lives in Boston. 3. Coffee which is grown in Brazil is tastier than most of the others. 4. Coffee, which is hard to harvest, is grown in many countries in the world. 5. Houses which have balconies are more preferable than the ones that don't have any balconies. 6. I learnt a lot from my teachers, who are very knowledgeable in their fields. Exercise 11.31. Listen to the sentences. Choose the correct meaning, A or B, for each sentence. 1. We repaired the windows, which were broken. 2. We repaired the windows which were broken. 3. My students who are lazy couldn't pass the exam. 4. My students, who are lazy, couldn't pass the exam. Unit 12, Exercise 12.6. Listen to the sentences and complete them with the words you hear. 1. Are you as thin as your twin sister? 2. Mike isn't nearly as smart as Sarah. 3. My uncle is as famous as a rock star. 4. John walks as fast as I do. 5. My grandparents aren't as old as your grandparents. Exercise 12.11. Listen to the sentences and choose the words that you hear.
1. Do you know the name of the oldest person in the world? 2. I think your son will be taller than you. 3. I've never taken a harder test in my life. 4. Your daughter is very clever. She can solve math problems easily. 5. I think my aunt is the kindest person in the world. 6. The students in this class are lazy.
Unit 13. Exercise 13.4. Complete the sentences with the words you hear. 1. Since I moved to this city, I have made many friends. 2. When I was in Florida last summer, I stayed at a very nice hotel by the sea. 3. While you were swimming in the ocean last summer, I was sitting at home. 4. The next time we meet, we will go out to eat. 5. As soon as he understood he wasn't sick anymore, he felt extremely happy. Unit 14. Exercise 14.7. Complete the sentence with the words you hear. Due to, because, or consequently. 1. Because the students in this class are lazy, they can't get good grades in the exams. 2. Due to their laziness, they can't get good grades in the exams. 3. They are so lazy. Consequently, they can't get good grades in the exams. 4. We are on holiday now. Consequently, we don't have to go to work today. 5. We don't have to go to work today because we are on holiday now. 6. We can't go out without umbrellas due to the heavy rain. Exercise 14.11. Complete the sentences with the words you hear. 1. Even though I was hungry, I didn't eat dinner. 2. I was angry. Nevertheless, I didn't shout at him. 3. I decided to stay home, although I wanted to go out with them. 4. I wanted to go out with them, yet I decided to stay home. 5. Though she was so happy, she didn't smile. 6. In spite of the bad weather, we went to the beach. 7. Despite the fact that the weather was bad, we went to the beach. Exercise 14.16. Listen to each sentence and choose the logical completion, A or B.
1. My roommate snores a lot, but... 2. I have enough money, but... 3. I love the city, but... 4. I got up late this morning, but... 5. I fell down badly yesterday, but...
Unit 15. Exercise 15.2. Listen to the sentences and complete them with the words you hear. 1. If you don't understand the teacher, you should ask her to repeat. 2. If an accident happens, please call the police. 3. If you feel sick, you should see a doctor. 4. If you get up early tomorrow, you will catch the train. 5. If I find a better job, I will buy a better car. 6. If you paint your house, it will look better. Exercise 15.8. Circle the correct statements according to the sentences you hear. 1. If I had eaten breakfast this morning, I wouldn't have been so hungry at school. 2. If you had graduated from university, you would have found a better job. 3. If you had told me about your plan, I wouldn't have been surprised. 4. If I had won the lottery, I would have bought that house. Exercise 15.10. Listen to the sentences and complete them with the words you hear. 1. If you had invited me yesterday, I would have come with you. 2. If there had been more people at the concert, it would have been more enjoyable. 3. If my parents had bought this house 10 years ago, it would have been less expensive. 4. If my teachers hadn't given too much homework, I would have liked my classes. 5. If the government had built more hospitals, less people would have died because of illnesses. Exercise 15.18. Listen to the sentences and complete them with the words you hear.
1. Why didn't you come to help us yesterday? I wish you had helped us. 2. My job is so tiring. I wish I didn't have to get up early every day. 3. We didn't have time to finish our work last week, so we have to work overtime this week. I wish we could have finished the work last week. 4. I can't find friends to go out whenever I want. I wish I had more friends to spend time with. 5. My roommate snores a lot. I think I'll change my room. I wish he would snore every night.
Unit 16. Exercise 16.2. Listen to the sentences and write the words you hear. 1. They suggested going to a baseball game. 2. Let's go out when you finish doing your homework. 3. He doesn't like to discuss doing business. 4. Do you miss living with your parents? 5. Jason, why are you always postponing doing your homework? Exercise 16.7. Listen to the sentences. Complete the sentences orally or in writing using ing verbs. 1. I like spending time with my family. I enjoy being with them. 2. I'm playing chess with my friend. I enjoy it very much. 3. I've been trying to understand the article, and it's been 2 hours. 4. My son was playing with matches when I entered the room. Exercise 16.25. Listen to each situation. Complete the sentence below it with the verb form that seems best to you.
1. I heard a noise. Did someone knock on the door? 2. I think someone is playing the guitar outside. 3. When I turned on the TV, my favorite soccer team was playing. 4. He shot the other man when I saw him.